So, babe,
What's up, baby?
one of my family friends from a long time ago, he told me that all women are crazy.
Yeah,
All women. And I was like, no,
yeah. There's something, it's something my dad told me too.
really?
Yeah,
And
it's funny. It's something that all men know.
I was just in denial.
Right.
But he said women have different levels of crazy.
Yeah.
And you just have
Hold
to.
on. Wait. Because so many times y'all complain on the channel that y'all can't hear Tasha and you can't hear me. So we're gonna make sure y'all can hear everything. All right. There we go. So let us know in the comment section if you can hear us, because I don't want to have these issues anymore. But anyway, yeah, you were saying.
Yeah, and so he was like, well, it's the level of craziness that you can deal with,
Yeah.
you know? And so one of our subscribers, he asked us to do a reaction video called
Hot
Hot and Crazy
Matrix?
Matrix.
Cute money. Okay. That's
So
interesting.
I thought it was interesting, and I want to check it out.
Okay, yeah, I do too. Because, like I said, this is something that my dad told me when I was younger. I didn't really understand or get it, or I thought he was lying. But when you start dating and you start dealing with women, then you realize that, yeah.
And I don't think it's that we're crazy, and I know some guy's gonna be like, "Oh, here she go."
No. All y'all are crazy.
I think that a lot of times guys just don't understand what we're going through and are just comprehend what's going on. You know?
I would say it doesn't take much, but apparently it does. Because so many of y'all think we're mind readers.
I think some women do. Me, I have no problem telling you what's on my mind.
Absolutely.
So there's no mind reading going on
Right,
here.
exactly. So let's go ahead and check out this video and let's see what it's all about. Let's go.
And also, I always know what I want to eat.
Oh, no. Mm-mm.
Tactical response. Okay.
Hey everybody, James Yeager here with Tactical Response, and I got the terrorist mouthpiece with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is
It's
go
loud,
introduce yourself.
but-
I'm Dana McClendon. I am
No,
the consigliere
that's fine.
to the Camden Mafia and the terrorist mouthpiece.
But what are we going to talk about? What are you going to talk about today?
Today's lesson it's a little off the beaten path of tactical response, but it's still something that you can use every day. This is the hot, crazy matrix. It's what you need to know about how to deal with women and how to analyze the situation that you may be in or want to be in.
Okay, let's take a look at that right now.
I knew it.
Okay, so this is the universal hot, crazy matrix. It's everything a young man needs to know about women. I've developed this on my own over 46 years of living on the earth. So this is how it works. You have your
I like how he mentioned his age. He was like, after 46 years of living on Earth, to let you know he's a credible source because he has experience.
Yeah.
crazy axis
The crazy axis.
and your hot axis. Hot is, as usual, measured from 0 to 10. We're all familiar with that. Crazy is measured from 4 to 10 because, of course, there's no such thing as a woman who's not at least a 4 crazy. So you got
Oh, wow.
4 to 10. This is your hot, crazy line right here. Very important that you keep in mind where the hot, crazy line is. As a rule, this is your no-go zone. We do not hang around and date and marry women who are not, at least in our mind, a 5.
Okay.
So this is your no-go zone. You don't go here. We just rule this out. Life is better this way. That's the way it is. All right. Above a 5 and to about an 8, and below the crazy line, this is your fun zone. You can hang out here and meet these girls and spend time with them. That's your fun zone. But keep in mind, when you're in the fun zone, you want to move out of the fun zone to a more permanent location. Okay? So that's the fun zone above a 5, hot, below an 8, hot, and below the crazy line. This means these are most of the time not crazy. Okay? Above the danger zone, above the crazy line, we have the danger zone. This is your redheads, your strippers, anyone named Tiffany.
Oh.
This is hairdressers. This is where your car gets keyed. You get a bunny in the pot. Your tires get slashed, and you wind up in jail. Now that we have some of the chart filled in, we got a couple more pieces to put in. But at this point, understand something. This is not a static environment. This is a situation where you have got to use this matrix over time to develop some reliable data. It's like a dope chart, okay? Because at any moment in time, any woman that you have previously located on this chart can vanish from that location and appear anywhere else on the chart.
Okay.
So what you have to do is over time collect some data. And once you have a cluster of data points, you can begin to consider that reliable. Now, moving on, you have this zone here. This is below the crazy line, above an 8 hot, but still, about a 7 crazy. This is your date zone. You can stay in the date zone indefinitely. These are women that you introduce to your friends and your family. They're good looking and they're reasonably not crazy most of the time. Okay, so you can stay here indefinitely. Now, above an 8 hot and between about a 7 and a 5 crazy, this is your wife zone. Okay, when you meet this girl, you should consider a long-term relationship. This zone is not scaled to size. This is a representation and not an actual. This is not a pie chart showing you how many of these people are out there. This is simply a representation of what you're after. You want to be 5 to 7 crazy above an 8 hot. That's your wife zone. Okay.
Okay.
Now, below a 5 crazy and above an 8 hot, this is your unicorn zone. These things don't exist.
Oh man.
If
hear
you
him laughing
find
in the
a
background.
unicorn, please capture it safely, keep it alive. We'd like to study it and maybe look at how to replicate that. Okay? So I was explaining this to a guy one time, and he said, "Wait a minute. I met this girl, and she's like smoking hot. She's like at least a 9, and she's chill. She's totally cool. She's like not even a 3 crazy." I said, "You're telling me you've met a girl, she's a 9 hot, and she's like a 2 or a 3 crazy?" He said, "Yeah, man, I like her a lot." I said, "You should be careful. That's a dude. You're talking to a tranny." So you got to be careful, because down here below a 4 crazy and above an 8 hot, you're probably talking to a dude. That is the universal hot crazy matrix.
All right, Dana, that was pretty good. Now, let me ask.
That is wild.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, that is wild.
You can hear him
He's cracking up
laughing in the
back.
background.
Yeah. You know what's funny?
What?
That chart is strangely accurate.
Really?
Yeah. I think if you ask most men, they would say that that's pretty accurate, especially with the dialogue that we have going on right now with Kevin Samuels and guys using numbers to rank women and everything.
Yeah.
A lot of guys to say that chart is pretty accurate.
And how old is this video?
I'm not sure. It says 2015. It was a 2015 video.
Wow.
So yeah, still relevant. Guys, leave your thoughts down below if you think that's pretty accurate. But let's go ahead and continue with the video.
Ask you, like, for the women watching, is there a male version of that? I mean, would it also be?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a little simpler.
If a dude is super hot, okay.
Yeah, it's a little simpler, but we can
Oh,
do it real quick. It
gosh.
doesn't take very long at all. For women, this is your matrix.
Okay.
You got your cute axis,
Okay.
and you got your money axis.
Oh.
Okay. And if you have, there's only 3 sections. Women have a very large no-go zone. This is for dudes who are neither hot nor have a lot of money. You'll notice over here, this is the husband section. Once you cross a line and have sufficient amounts of money, it is no longer relevant how hot you are. And then women have a fun zone here where a dude is broke but hot. That is the cute versus rich matrix for women.
That's hilarious.
There you go.
That is funny.
Remember, your responsibility to be ready to date hot bitches never ends.
Oh man.
All right, so what do you think about that?
I think that they have a really good sense of humor.
Yeah.
But with humor, there's always truth to it.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people probably are in the comment section like, ah, that's not true. I'm a unicorn.
Right. Well, everybody thinks they're the exception, but I
Yeah.
think this is still very relevant, and it's still it's very similar as far as what we talk about, because I
Yeah.
think it was before, like even with this chart, is representative of the amount of women that want to date this particular guy who's good looking and has money. If you
Right.
can see, it's like all the way down on the end on here. So it'd be like 80% of the guys would be in the no-go zone,
Yeah.
and then 20% of the guys would be
eligible.
in the husband zone.
Yeah.
And so that's representative of what we
What we're
talk
talking
about
about.
when we're the like high value man and blah blah
Yeah.
blah blah blah.
And that's why a lot of women are having a hard time finding men who they think are eligible,
Right. Yeah.
And so
Yeah, that's something we like to
That's
talk about on the
something we
channel.
talk
Is
about.
Yeah, people being delusional when it comes to relationships and marriage and all the other stuff. And so, I thought this video was incredibly entertaining. It was very
Yeah.
funny, and like you said, with all comedy, there's a lot of truth that's rooted into
Oh,
these
yeah.
videos. So of course, we would love to hear your thoughts down below, ladies and gentlemen. We want to know what y'all thought about these videos. And just leave your comments down below.
and leave some suggestions. This actually was a subscriber asked us to react to this video. So if you would like to see something done on this channel, just leave your thoughts below.
Absolutely.
And we might get to it.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely. So of course, like, share, and subscribe, guys, and we'll see y'all next time. Peace.
Ta-ta.